Hi everybody, it's Steve Trulov of Love Life, Love You, and helping you to be the best version of yourself. Today we're going to do some EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique, also known as the tap-in technique, and we're going to be working around stress and helping you to cope with stress or deal with stress, whichever you choose. Okay, so where do we start when we want to deal with stress? Well, first of all, think about a situation that you feel stressed in. Now, is it something to do with work? Is it home? Relationship? Is it something to do with your children? We get stressed out in many different areas of our lives. So first thing I want you to do is think about the areas that you feel more stressed in, the situations that you feel stressed. And then you want to sit down and follow the procedure that I'm going to show you. And once you've got the situation that you feel most stressed in, I want you to become aware of a feeling that you get in your body, because we're always working around emotions, and stress is an emotion. Once you've got it, it could be in the chest, in the stomach, in the head, it may be in your legs or your arms. I want you to start tapping on your karate chop. And then say the words that I say, even though I feel stressed. And you've got to say what you feel stressed about. Is in what situation do you find yourself? I feel stressed whenever I'm going to work. I feel stressed when all my family comes home in the evening, when I've got to cook a meal. I feel stressed when I've got to go out to a function or a party. So even though I feel this stress and this feeling in my chest, I deeply and completely love and accept myself, the way I am and the way I'm not, because nobody's perfect. And then you've got to go through the procedure. This feeling that I get in my chest, the stress feeling that I have in my chest, whenever I think about the situation and I feel this stress, it's okay for me to let it go. It's safe for me to let this go. It's my choice to hold on to this stress or to let it go. Now I'm going to ask you a question. What is your choice? Do you want to hold on to it or let it go? And the answer should be let it go. So in that moment, I want you to take a deep breath and begin to feel something shifting in your body. Now the next question I'm going to ask you is, when are you going to let it go? Now some people, they'll do it straight away now. Other people say in the next few days. But I think if I'm holding on to stress, I want to let go of it right now. So move on to the collarbone. It's okay for me to set myself free from this feeling of stress. I have the power to set myself free. And it's always been my choice. And now I want you to go back through the sequence again. I'm going to go back on the karate chop. You need to repeat this 3 times, focusing on the feeling and the situation where you feel stressed. But we're going to add another couple of lines in. So even though I feel really stressed in this situation, and I have this feeling inside my body, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Now if you have trouble at that point, love and accepting yourself, I want you to say the words, I'm learning to love and accept myself, the way I am and the way I'm not. And see how that makes you feel a bit better. And it's okay for me to let this go. It's safe for me to let this go. I will let this stress go. I thank my unconscious mind for all it's done to help me. But it's time for me to let go of this feeling of stress. It's okay for me to be free of this stress. Nobody else can do this for me. Only I can let this go. It's always been my choice. And I choose powerfully to let go of this stress. I am setting myself free. It's okay to be without this stress. Take a deep breath. And now notice how the levels of stress have begun to drop. Now we're going to go the third time, and this time we're going to add something else in. So even though I still have this remaining stress, now I want you to think about that stress and I want you to get stronger with it. I want you to take control and charge of the situation. Think about the situation you're in and really command that stress to leave. So even though, be assertive with it, I still have this remaining stress, I deeply and completely am learning to love and accept myself the way I am and the way I'm not. I forgive myself for creating this stress in the first place. Now I want you to think of all the people in your life. Family, I forgive my mum, my dad. I forgive my brothers and sisters. I forgive my uncles and aunts, my grandparents. I forgive my school friends, my school teachers. I forgive my work colleagues. And if there's somebody specifically coming up in your life that makes you or has you feel stressed, I want you to name that person out loud and start to feel the shifts of energy within your body, because that stress is already beginning to leave. Forgiveness is something that we all should learn to do, because when we're holding on to it, it's hurting us. So let it go. Once you've forgiven everybody that you can think of, I want you to say the words, I also forgive every person, every event, every circumstance that's ever led to me being this stressed. And it's okay for me to let it go. It's my choice, and I choose to let it go. It's okay for me to let this go. I forgive every person, circumstance, and event that's ever led to this. And I choose to let it go. I am setting myself free. And just continue to tap while you think about the situation, or even the person, the event, and just allow it to go. And I want you to go back over and tap on both sides. Under the eyes, the nose, the chin, the collarbone, and the top of the head. You can also go under the arm. Take a deep breath. And now I want you to see how that stress has changed. If you're not feeling a lot calmer, you need to repeat the process over. And you will find yourself calming down and being less stressed in the situations that you've been focusing on. Thank you for listening to this video, watching and tapping along. Please press like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.